What is going on, one and all? This is Sauce with the First Round By podcast. This is the Ripperooski segment where we take your comments from social media and we just discuss them. So today we are talking about the breaking news where Jaylen Waddle over there in Miami has just gotten a huge contract extension that is going to keep him there for the next, I believe, 5 years. It was a 3-year deal. Now he is now making $28.25 million, I believe. Over there in Miami, Tyreek Hill is making $30 million. So there's only a little bit of a gap there in their contracts. So what does this mean moving forward? In my opinion, that means that they are getting ready for Jaylen Waddle to take over as wide receiver 1 over there, and Tyreek is pretty much going to be on the way out. He's already made comments before saying that after 10 seasons, he's going to end up retiring from the NFL. We'll see if that actually comes to fruition, but as of right now, it looks like Miami is trying to prepare for that scenario. So I picked out a few comments from the Facebook page for NFL, and I decided to go ahead and pop them up on the screen. We're going to talk about them real quick, and then I want to get your guys' thoughts later on in the video. So this user said, makes sense. By the time this contract kicks in, he'll likely be the number 1 on the team again. If Tyreek still plans to retire after 10, that is, means this year and next year, then he's out. I agree with that statement, obviously, because of the fact that Tyreek's contract, it's just not sustainable. All these wide receiver contracts are getting high up there. This is no exception. So it's a good business move for Miami moving forward, especially if they plan to move forward with Jaylen Waddle as the number 1 and then moving on from Tyreek after that. The next comment says, as long as Tua is the QB, no one in the AFC East is worried. Yikes. Now, if anybody has ever taken a listen to what I've said about Tua before, you will know that I am not one of those Tua truthers. Now, my co-host, Mr. Jose, he is actually a big fan of Tua, and he has actually called him out a few times and shouted him out for doing well in fantasy, doing well in the regular season, all that good stuff. My problem with Tua is that he just doesn't take it to the next level whenever it comes to the postseason. We've noticed that. Now, we're going to see what happens because he's got Tyreek, he's got Jaylen. We're going to see what happens moving forward. I do not still believe in Tua. I think that Miami should move on, but they haven't yet. I think that they still believe in Tua, obviously. They've even said as much, I believe. So we'll see what happens moving forward. Now, this next comment is a doozy. Now, Ayuk, CD, and JJ wants north of $40 million a year. Emoji. So I also agree with that. We've talked about that before in another video. The wide receiver contract landscape it's just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. The skill positions are what really sets everything apart in this league now. You have so many teams that have players that deserve to get paid. JJ, Justin Jefferson, he's going to be looking for a huge contract. CeeDee Lamb, he's looking for a huge contract. Ayuk, we've talked about it before in another video. I do not believe that he is worth that kind of money, but who am I to judge? Now, CeeDee Lamb and Justin Jefferson, they definitely do deserve a huge contract, but this contract is going to just continue to push up and make those other contract opportunities rise and rise and rise. Now, finally, we have a comment that's talking about the injury report for Mr. Jaylen Waddle. I guess he's had some injuries in the past that have made him miss a few games and everything. Here's one of the comments talking about it. He's missed 4 games in 3 years for all you saying he's injury prone. 1,000 yards each season with 18 TDs. I'd say he deserves it. I have to also agree with that because if you look at Jaylen Waddle and you look at his production, even whenever Tyreek has not been the focus, or even if he has been the focus, Jaylen has done a very, very good job of picking up the mantle. He's been very relevant, obviously, not only in the regular season, but also in fantasy football. So Jaylen Waddle is still pretty young. He has played in 2021, he played in 16 games. In 2022, he played in 17 games. And then in 2023, he played in 14 games. In each one of the seasons that he's been around, he's had at least 100 targets. It looks like his rookie year, he had over 100 receptions. Outside of that, he's only had in the high 70s. And then, of course, in yards, he's been a 1,000-yard receiver in each one of the seasons. So they are paying him based off of his potential, where he's going to be at. And that Miami offense, it lights up the scoreboard. They've got all kinds of weapons for Tua to distribute to, and we will see what happens. So with that being said, let me know what you guys think about this huge news about Jaylen Waddle getting a new contract and everything. Let me know if you guys think that he deserves it. If you think that he doesn't deserve it, just comment down below. Let me know. Make sure that while you're at it, you make sure to like this video, subscribe, hit that bell for notifications so you know anytime we post videos. We are on the road to 100 subs. After that, we're going to be making a new goal, so you won't want to miss it. Be a part of this community, and let's just have fun talking football, all right? With that being said, we'll catch you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching.